Alright, I'm going to make this video short and sweet. I'm going to start it off by probably pissing off a lot of people, and I'm going to say, before anything, I'm not a 311 hater. I am a fucking diehard fan. They are the reason I play music. I was obsessed with their music for over a decade. I still, to this day, listen to them almost daily. 311 fans cannot handle 1 ounce of criticism without turning into butthurt children, so hopefully that doesn't happen here. This is my actual review of 311's MOSAIC. I'm going to keep it short. It's not going to be much longer than the initial review. I'm going to go tell you what I don't like versus what I do like. Real quick, okay, so first off, I'm going to say the formatting of a lot of the songs is really similar. I don't really like, even in the good songs, a lot of songs use the exact same 8-measure build-up between verse and chorus, or verse and interlude, or whatever, and if anyone wants, I'll make a video pasting all of those together. But Wildfire, The Night is Young, Too Late, Hey Yo, One and the Same, and I want to say there's another one. I think Inside Our Home even. They all use that same little 8-measure build-up between verse and chorus. And it works in songs like Too Late and One and the Same, it's perfect. But other songs, I feel like they tacked it on just to make the song longer. It's kind of filler within the song. Kind of gets a little tedious after a while. And the second thing is that there are songs on here that just do not sound like 311. That's not an insult to this Feldman guy from Goldfinger. I mean, I like Goldfinger a lot. And it's cool that if they brought in an outside producer, they're bringing in someone who understands 311 and what they're supposed to sound like. So that's cool. But Till the City's on Fire is a bag of flaming poo. I mean, I'm not the only one who feels that way. I mean, if you like that song, fine. But I, as someone who grew up on their music, I think that it fucking sucks. And I hate to say that about a 311 song. I really do. It makes me feel like I'm insulting my best friend to say that, but I think that song fucking blows. And the same with On a Roll. I feel like those songs were last-minute add-ons to pander to millennials. And I don't think it's working. I really don't. But now those are the only things that I think are weak about the album. Let's get on to the good and even the great things. I believe Face in the Wind, One and the Same, and Too Late are 2 of the greatest songs 311 has ever recorded. Or, I'm sorry, I said 3 songs and then said 2. I added Face in the Wind later on. So, 3 of the greatest songs 311 has ever recorded. Ever in their career. You know, they're just... They just flow so well. All the parts come together without anything seeming forced. The lyrics are excellent in these songs. Excellent. Some of the greatest lyrics 311's ever put out. Then you have songs like Extension, which I love this song, but I mean, I wouldn't put it with the album's best songs. If there are 3 tiers, great, good, and so-so, I would say Extension is in the top of the good category. Then you have Perfect Mistake is pretty cool. Too Much to Think is the most 311 sounding single 311's put out in a long time. Hey You, Sunset in July, as a lead single. 5 of Everything. Those songs, a little bit more stripped down and un-311-ish than some of the other songs they could have put out. So I do like that with this one they were like, fuck it. Right off the bat, we want people to know this is 311. And I also like, there's a lot of cool drum production tricks that they've done on this album. If you notice on some of the songs, the drums are more roomy and spacey and got more natural reverb, versus some of them it's a more direct sound. A good example would be Too Much to Think. Listen to the drums in that song. I believe the overheads were way over the kit, and it wasn't really a soundproofed room because there's a lot of ring and reverb, which is awesome. It works perfectly for the song. So, I've gone through pretty much everything I want to talk about. There's probably way better reviews somewhere. And then there's also butt kiss reviews from people who want to keep getting the band on the show, and they still want the album before anybody else. So even the things they don't like, they're not really going to talk about. But I just wanted to give my honest feelings about it. I like it, and if you listen to the production tricks, you can tell that they actually did put a lot of thought into this album and how each song can sound different, but still coherent. So it's a good effort. They put a lot into it, but just be prepared for a couple moments where you're going to be like, this is 311? In my opinion, I really don't like some of these songs. But I have every right to not like them, just like you have right to like them, and I hope you do. Anyway, thank you for watching, if anyone's still watching.